Hi, welcome to this video. So, on July 11th, Venus moved into Leo and will be there until August 5th. So this is actually an awesome time for having romantic kinds of feelings, loving feelings, and creative feelings as well. Like creativity will come to you a lot better. It's awesome for writing music, making music, dancing. And if you have kids, it's an awesome time to introduce them to artistic endeavors as well, whether it's anything to do with the music sort of thing, or perhaps just doing creative projects around the house and doing any kind of fun activity too. With Venus and Leo, it's a good time for finding love, but especially just like romantic, the fun kind of relationship could come to you. If you're in a relationship, then this is an awesome time to have more fun and be more creative with your loved one as well. And any kind of creative expression is really going to be going a lot better. You'll feel more harmonious with your own sense of self, so you'll be more expressive of who you are. Mercury also moves into Leo on July 13th and will be there until July 30th. So when Mercury's in Leo, this is going to really bring out that expressive side, and you'll be able to communicate in a much more expressive way. Whatever, like really, whatever your personality is will shine through more so during when you're communicating than normal. And writing, speaking, anything where you're expressing yourself, even dancing and music, of course, it will come about a lot easier than normal with Mercury and Leo. The one thing you do need to watch out for, even though Leo's extremely positive and usually focuses on the positive side, it can kind of be a bit dramatic at times, and so drama could occur if maybe you react in a dramatic kind of way to a situation. But for the most part, it'll just be more dramatic flair, like more displaying and entertaining and that kind of thing. And then there's a full moon happening on July 19th. The full moon's going to be in Capricorn, and that's going to be happening at 3:56 p.m. Pacific time and 27 degrees 40 seconds of Capricorn. So this full moon is going to be a climactic point for any goals that you have set for yourself. It could be related to your career, so maybe you'll shine more in your career or in your public standing in some way. Authority figures may look upon you in a good light. And before the full moon occurs, the moon will be conjunct Pluto. So before the full moon, it could be kind of an intense time where the darker feelings could be coming up about this situation. And so a block can be removed during that conjunction to where Pluto helps remove that block, whatever that block is, so that during the full moon, you'll reach a new height, basically, in that area of your life. And then the sun moves into Leo as well on July 22nd. So with the sun in Leo, the focus will be around having a good time, expressing yourself, and your children, and having fun with your children. So, it's going to be a lot of fun all around when this Leo energy comes about. Now, before all this Leo stuff comes about, there's a grand trine that is including, it's happening right now, basically. Mercury, Trine, Mars in Scorpio, Trine Chiron in Pisces. So this is a time for clearing away subconscious and unconscious patterns. Communication helps a lot with that process, because when you bring it into conscious awareness, that actually can get things going in like a shift in that pattern, basically. I know that every time I communicate something that is causing like an unconscious pattern to keep repeating itself, every time I reveal that pattern, it always tends to shift almost immediately. So, like, for instance, when I told you guys that I ate meat, as soon as that happened, I actually watched Cowspiracy, like, right after that, and, like, all this crazy stuff started happening, and then I decided to stop eating meat. So it was weird, like, as soon as I admitted that I ate meat to you guys. Because, I mean, it's not like I was trying to hide it or anything. It was just, like, not something that you bring up, really. But I guess maybe at some level, like, what I was saying in one of my videos was, like, like, I feel like there's something, I don't know, like, what am I really doing to help the planet, Like, am I doing something to help the planet? Because I think I said something about, like, needing to help the planet. And, of course, when I'm doing these messages can be for myself as well. So it's just weird. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. But yeah, stuff like that can happen. Whenever you admit something, it just totally shifts the whole pattern. It just, things change, you change that behavior. The unconscious mind has less of a grip over it because you brought it into your conscious awareness. So that, that's an amazing way to do things, just by communicating it to people or admitting it to people. When you're working from that unconscious place, then it just like continues that dark energy or whatever, and it has more of a grip on you. So yeah, and then there's also going to be, and basically that's going to be happening until Mercury moves into Leo. So right now it's in Cancer still, trining those things. And anyways, the sun is actually also trining those, Mars in Scorpio and Chiron in Pisces. And the moon will be joining Mars in Scorpio on July 14th. So the moon will be conjunct Mars, and that grand trine is going to be occurring until the sun basically moves into Leo on July 22nd. So with this grand trine, this is awesome for going within yourself, for confronting the darkest places of who you are, confronting those unconscious patterns so that you can shift them, and more light can be shed, and who you truly are will shine through ultimately once you confront anything that has been imprinted on you, especially by your family, of course, because the sun being in Cancer and then the moon also being conjunct Mars. It's like confronting the unconscious imprints that were put upon you when you were born into your family situation, basically. So even if you have a good family situation, there's still going to be something, something to work through. Because there's always, just so many different things happen when you're growing up, like, well, you're being born into this world that just has weird thinking and who knows, like just crazy stuff. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it very much. And I will talk to you soon.